Hello, 101 FM here, and welcome to the next episode of If It Ain't Stoke, Don't Fix It. After the last episode, I thought I was going to do this Southampton and Middlesbrough game, but didn't do them in the end, and I'm kind of glad, because a 4-1 loss with Atebo getting the goal, and a 1-1 draw with Middlesbrough was what would have happened. Not the best of results, and we kind of started with bad results and then ended with bad results. Anyway, in the middle of that, we did have two pretty good wins. First one was a 1-0 win over Nottingham Forest. Ryan Woods getting the goal. I think for these three games, Ryan Woods were like the best player in my team, and I'm not really even sure why. After that was a 5-2 win over QPR. They were flying high at the time, not in promotion spots, but for QPR they were playing really well. Ryan Woods double, a Sado Berahino double, and a Benica Phobie goal, securing all 3 points. A 1-1 draw with Derby, a pretty boring match, pretty poor performance from most of our players as well, even though the ratings don't exactly say it for some of them. Sado Berahino getting our goal in that game. And then the game I just played, and this game was probably the worst game I've ever played on this format just so far. I mean, it's not even been out a week, and we literally had no fitness. Half of my players were on like 62% conditioning by half time. And even the man informed Ryan Woods got an own goal. Darren Fletcher got sent off and ended up falling to a 2-1 defeat with Ryan Shawcross getting a goal. But anyway, we've got two really tough fixtures. First, Ipswich, who are just outside the playoffs, and then Aston Villa, who were top when I was choosing the games back then, but definitely would consider them perfect team to basically test how good our team actually is. After this, I'll come back maybe in Bristol City Huddersfield game just to show you the January business that I'll do. Maybe won't do that. Maybe we'll go to Hull, maybe Preston or Hull. Two easier games, but anyway, let's get into that game against Ipswich. This is the team we're going to playing the 4-2-4 formation again. Tom Ince, since that Player of the Month I think he got in the Championship, hasn't really been on form, and Ryan Shawcross comes in for his first appearance. It might be Ryan Shawcross actually. Yeah, for his first appearance since his injury. Right then, Ipswich kick us off. A very long ball there. Bauer, who's got a bit of a mistake in him. Not really showing it really why he should be starting games, but I only start him because we don't really have much choice. Bauer to Woods. Back to Bauer. To Woods again. Edge of the box towards a really loose pass to Allen, and Ipswich on the attack with Walters. Pretty sure that might be Jonathan Walters. Freddie Sears on the right hand side, crossing to Walters and side netting. And corner apparently. I didn't actually see that Jack Bland got a touch, but he must have. Freddie Sears crossed it into a long contester. Out to Atiz Chong. He's got options to his left. Keeps going down the right though. Finds Berahino, one of them options. Not sure why he's going this wide. Crosses for a Phobie, a bit of a weak touch, and Ince straight into the Ipswich keeper. In with a free kick. It's a Nudson into the box, shot, and I actually thought that was a goal. It is Jonathan Walters up front, and his offside goal came up twice apparently. Bauer with this throw in towards Woods again, flicks it on this time towards Allen, but doesn't quite get there. Forward ball cut out by Martins Indy towards Allen in central midfield. He's got plenty of options, chooses Ince, cuts inside. He's going to shoot or pass or cross. Does cross to Benica Phobie, heads, Straight at the Ipswich keeper. Not even going to try and pronounce his name. What's he doing then? Launches long ball. Bit of a retro Stoke side, to be honest. Having some long balls. Woods to Bauer, and he just gets it back to Woods to Tom Ince now. Cuts inside. Tom Ince forward to Chong, hits the bar, I think that was. Bauer off the post and straight into the Ipswich keeper. Had a couple of chances now, surprised we haven't scored. You are then, second half. Do kick us off, playing a little bit of our possession play. Not really sure if it's working or not, but if we're top of the league at the moment, I mean, it's not going too badly then, is it? Free kick, for some reason Barahino has taken it. A decent cross to a Phobie who hits the post. Graham coming down this right hand side, kept by Bauer for some reason on this left hand side. Looks like he might be in trouble. Hopefully it's only a yellow, and it's a red. I mean, that is probably the exact thing you didn't want to happen. Not exactly sure what to do now. I mean, there's 3 minutes left. Do I go for it or? I'm not sure actually. I'll just leave it like that. There's only 3 minutes left. There's not much I can do. Everett's loose. Throw in. Recovers it though. Back to Alan. Back to Evra. Loose pass again. If we're not going to win this, at least don't lose it. Ipswich are in and around them promotion spots. If we can get wins over this, it might put us in good stead. Jackson, while I was saying that, I've pulled a save out of Jack Butland, and if we defend this corner properly, then we should be alright. FOB away, Tom Ince chance to counter attack 3 minutes at a time. Not got massive support and ends up winning a throw in. Time is to take this throw in then. Forward to Woods, doesn't really get there though, and launches it out of play. The last 10 seconds now, Time with a throw in towards Woods and doesn't get there yet again. Passing in this last couple minutes has really not been that good. Anyway, there is full time. Stoke 0, Ipswich 0. Really expected 3 points in that game, but if you're not going to get 3 points, best you can get is 1. Here we are then, second game of the episode, Aston Villa against Stoke. Only one change from that last episode, trying to get the same team to basically perform a bit better than they did in the last game. Corner from Villa, Twanzebe's like 3 yards out and somehow hits it wide. Bauer's been hit with a 1 game suspension, which then got extended to 3 by the FA. Barahino cross to Martin Zinzi, out to Woods, shot straight at one of our centre backs. Not exactly what you want from your own corner. O'Hare on this right hand side for Villa. Not sure what the result was last game, but seems that they might have won, seeing as Korgia has put Villa 1-0 up after 9 minutes. Throw-in from Patrice Evra towards Joe Allen. The amount of throw-ins that we take that don't actually reach a man is actually quite questionable, and this one's even going to result in a Villa attack. El Ghazi leading it this time to Neil Taylor on this left hand side. Not sure Tom Ince's defensive abilities are that great, but nice to see he's trying. Jack Butland short to Cuco Martina to Woods. Ince likes to have a run at the team. Did a little bit of a crossfield ball. Not sure why Chong picked out Shawcross rather than Evra on this left hand side. Cuts in as well as a shot, and less said about that the better. Evra with a throw in at deep in our half. 1-2 with Shawcross, so I actually reached a man. Barahino, not sure what Phobie's doing, not really making a run, and ends up with his pass cut out by Hurahan. Long by Nyland towards Martin Indy, heads towards, I think that's Allen. Doesn't really get there. Hutton to Al Mohammadi. Back to Hutton. Forward to Adoma. To Hurahan off the post. Martin Indy away for a throw in. We are not performing at all. Something needs to change. and Villa corner is not exactly what I had in mind. Tuanzebe missed one from like 2 yards out first half and makes up with it by heading at Villa into a 2-0 lead. Goal kick for Aston Villa for I think that was Evra, but didn't really challenge for it. Won the ball anyway, had a bit of a change down to a 4-2-3-1. Chong, I'm not sure what the keeper's doing there, knocks down Bojan off the post. Wow, it's probably the best chance we've made, and it literally just came from their keeper not catching the ball. Another corner from Villa. Hurahan towards our Hamadi. Jack Butland is well behind it. Hutton, literally all Villa this game. Hurahan to O'Hare to Adoma, just wide. Rowan, and there is full time. 2 promotion fighting teams, and we have lost. Well, drawn to one and lost to the other. If we want to get promotion, and especially win the league, we really need to start winning games like that. I mean, we really need to get this Christmas period over, because when we have a little fitness, we are absolutely awful. We've got a little bit of fitness, we have the quality just to break teams down, but our squad is a little bit thin at the moment. Need to get this January period over. Good job we got Millwall now. Should be a little bit of an easier game, but you know what it's like. It's still Millwall. Anyway, that is the end of today's episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's